Welcome back to the LexxExpress show. Subscribe, like, and comment. Don't miss out on another stream or video. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got some more AEW games news. So if you guys didn't know, today, May 4th, AEW did a live stream on Twitch and they revealed two new characters confirmed to be in AEW Fight Forever. It was also confirmed that that is the official title for the AEW video game. Now, we got a lot more juicy news to cover on this video, but it has nothing to do with what they actually revealed today. Because today, all they ultimately said was, yes, it's going to be called AEW Fight Forever, and it will be coming to PC as well as the consoles that they already announced. Now, the biggest problem with today's reveal is that they didn't really show much or talk about all the things that people are concerned with, which we'll get into that shortly. But let's load up the game and see what it looks like overall, right? So for this little video here, it's 40 seconds long and they're showcasing Chris Statlander. And it's also stating that this is, pre-alpha basically. It's game footage that's not final at all, not even close. So they're still working on this game actively. We don't even know the actual details of how the game is going to ultimately look or run overall. It does look smooth though. To their credit, it looks nice. It has a lot of potential. The graphics are not super sim or arcadey. It's like a perfect balance. And then here we have Nyla Rose in a 30-second clip, also showcasing her attire, her tattoos, and somewhat of a piece of the gameplay that we're going to be getting. The pyros are there. We got the official referee there. Game footage is not final again on the bottom left corner. So the game does look like it has potential, but they're working on it. That's literally all we got today. They're working on it. That's pretty much all they ultimately revealed. So what's the juicy info you got for me, Lex? That's probably what you're asking yourself, because obviously that wasn't a whole lot of nothing. So within the last 24 hours, it's been leaked that AEW is having issues with Ukes behind the scenes. Kenny Omega is frustrated with Ukes. Ukes is frustrated with AEW. And it seems like their relationship is having, a roadblock, if you will. AEW wants to continue releasing superstars past launch because the game is going to only feature up to 50 stars. That's what we have read. It's not officially confirmed, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but it is being reported that the game will only feature 50 stars, and AEW wants to add these other stars that are missing as time goes on. But Ukes refuses to start working on those characters because they want to sign a long-term deal, and AEW right now doesn't feel like that's the move. That's all bad news, honestly. It's been a rocky start. They've been working on this game for 2 years, I read now. The projection is to get that game out this fall 2022. I thought 2023 was more realistic, but apparently behind the scenes, they all want the game to drop this year. I also read that there's a lot of money that has been spent, more than what they originally planned. And at this point, they're just racking up the bill, and they want the game to come out as soon as it's, pretty much playable, just because I'm sure they want to make their money back. You guys saw for yourself. This is not a simulation wrestling game. This is going to be a fun gameplay-driven experience from what I feel that they're going for. The game doesn't look bad. I like the environment. They have that going for it. And the movesets do look clean for the most part. Now, the fact that they're not ready to show us a 5 or 10 minute clip means that this game has a lot of polishing left to do here. And you know what? We just got to take everything we read from now to whenever they announce the official news with a grain of salt, and just hopefully pray for the best. Hopefully we get this game sooner rather than later. But most importantly, I want this game to be a finished product. I don't want this game to launch loaded with bugs and errors. That's not good for anyone, not for the fans, not for the company, not for the wrestlers, or the creators. So let's give them the time that they need, and hopefully the nonsense that we're reading about, the AEW and Yuke's relationship being strained, hopefully that's all water under the bridge and old news. We just don't know how recent these reports truly are. That's all I got for y'all right now, man. They said that they're going to reveal more in the coming months. So hopefully we get an actual match to really get an idea what this game is truly going to be all about. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I got a good feeling about this. It's going to be a fun alternative to WWE 2K's wrestling game that is known to be more of a sim style, but there's just no comparison in terms of graphics. Even if this is not the final result, you can tell clearly that it's not going to be on the same level. And Kenny Omega knows that. He said that himself, that they're not trying to really, go after them. So we got to set our expectations a little lower. I feel like people are not being realistic with the fact that this is the first game they're producing, AEW, I'm saying. And then this is a game where is being worked on from scratch for Ukes. It's not like the WWE series that they were working on with THQ. They had all these things pretty much, down to the T, like the infrastructure was already there. So we'll see where this goes. That's all I can continue to say here. I'll continue to report AEW Games news. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.